So on the day of the parade experience, I had been really sick for many months because God had asked me in September or in the summer of 2015 to go to a church that was being built down my street. And I was like, no, God, I'm good. I have a relationship with you that I've had since I was a kid. And I just met your son last year, so I'm good. I don't need to go there. Do you know what those people are like? And, but God understood how to stroke my ego, how to stoke up my desires, and gave me all sorts of dreams, where I was in essence with a group of missionary people, and I would always stay behind to talk to the person that they had just spoken to, so that way I could give that person other information that they would need, and then help that person to like have an aha moment or like a greater understanding. So it wasn't just meeting their physical needs and then giving them a scripture or whatever. It was helping this person to understand how it actually really applied to them. And that was the dreams that got me into that building. And so I spent 9 months at church, and it was the best time of my life, and the worst time of my life was the best time, because it was for the first time in my life I felt accepted and loved. It was the worst time of my life because I was living a lie. Because cognitive dissonance was starting to become a very real thing. My body was reacting in a very real way to this unresolved cognitive dissonance, because I knew I believed about God and Jesus in one way, and the people that I was around believed in another way, and I knew that couldn't necessarily reconcile that, even though I wanted to reconcile it. I wanted them to believe. I wanted to prove to them my view is just as valid as their view. And it became the worst time of my life because that was the first time I really truly tasted betrayal. I didn't understand how people that said they could love me one moment when they thought that I was just like them could turn around in the next moment and hate me and push me out, ostracize me, call me a social pariah, tell me I could only come to the church to get my soul saved, but all of my volunteer privileges were taken away from me, and I had never done anything. I had a high level of impeccability, and whatever I was volunteering in, I never pushed my own agenda. Even though my dreams told me that I would go behind and explain, like when I was teaching Sunday school, which I was given a really extreme amount of access and privilege, like really suddenly, which really surprised me. It's like, how was I given all that? Why? Why was I trusted to that degree? But I was never, if I was told to talk about Jesus, and I would follow the script of what I was told to teach. And even when I was given the opportunity to edit the curriculum, I never edited in my own beliefs. I always followed what it is that they wanted me to do. So I didn't understand why they were afraid of me, why they pushed me out, why did they, I don't know. Anyways, I got off track. So I ended up leaving for the summer and figured, okay, I'm just going to get myself straightened out. I've been really sick. I was asked to give my testimony, and that's what led to the betrayal. I spent 3 months just really sick, and by the end of the summer, I was finally feeling better. My daughter and I went to the Labor Day parade in our town, and there I had an experience which just was completely, utterly just changed me on a fundamental cellular DNA level.